a shorthanded goal and just really didn't produce much.
Yeah, it was really bad. Just flat out, was not good today.
You scored a lot of goals on the rush. I guess what was the key to like you gave them a lot of rush opportunities. What did you guys do? In that sense?
Yeah, I think obviously when you're down, you're pressing a little more, and that's going to lead to rushes. But like I said earlier, I think we were just on our heels and let them take the game to us. And you're letting up 20 shots, getting 5 or 6 in the first period. You're obviously sitting back and letting them dictate the game. And against a team like that, you go down, you got to press. They got the skill that's just going to capitalize on the chances. So I think the start was pretty indicative of kind of how the game went.
Adam, just how do you reflect on the road trip as a whole?
Yeah, it's tough with these last 2 games. I think it started off good, and we just kind of lost our way. I think like we keep reiterating, those starts are just not going to cut it. Especially against a team like that. Like I said, you get down early and you start pressing. You start pinching a little more, start staying in and trying to get some offense. They got some guys that are going to punish you. So it was good to get those first 2 wins, but really disappointing last 2 games, and got a home game to regroup and definitely figure some things out and have a good bounce back.
I feel like you guys need to work on sustained zone time.
Definitely. It seems like we kind of found a little bit more in the second, and past 2 games, giving up 20-something shots, getting 5, it's just indicative of a couple of things. I think, like I said, we're on our heels a little bit, and one and done in the offensive zone and not making them defend. I think that's once you get the cycle game going, and whether it be low to high shots to the net and getting them a little scrambly, I think that kind of opens things up. And we're definitely not doing enough of that right now.
Leaving our goalies out to dry right now in the first period especially, and we got to come out with a lot more urgency, and we got to dig deep here and look ourselves in the mirror before next game.
You're still kind of within reach at 2-0 after 1 period, and then it seems like they get a 4-on-4 goal, and then it just kind of falls apart, I guess. They got some pretty high-powered guys over there.
Yeah, they were good off the rush. Obviously, they're fast. They're a very skilled team, and I felt like we just gave them way too much space, and we need to have more urgency in the second too. I think that's the moral of the story: urgency.
It seems like you guys, you know what you have in this room. You know what you did last year and stuff. It seems like guys are waiting for it to turn around. You have to be more proactive to turn things around, I think.
Yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah.
You talk about this team being good on the rush. Is that the little things you have to do? Get those pucks in deep, not rim the puck out, missing shots and rim the puck around. Is that those little details that are a big thing against this team?
Yeah, turnovers are magnified against this team, but I think it's just being on top of them more. And I keep saying it, but urgency.
Vincent, what's the disconnect on the power play that you're seeing right now?
I feel like we had first a couple power plays. We had chances, quick chances, and good looks, but we were one and done. We got to be better on the retrievals for sure, and our entries need to be a lot better. Our breakouts we're not getting in clean, and we got to solve that.
Sorry to harass this, but just the last 2 starts. Just what do you attribute it to?
Urgency. We've been lucky enough to have those 2 behind us this far this season. We're leaving them out to dry early on. We got out, and I thought we played ozone, and then they'd get rushes, and their rushes ended up in the back of the net. We're just little things, staying on top of them, making sure that we take away their time and space. We need to do more of that.